Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm really looking forward to bringing my guest on, SilverThreads. But if everyone could please take the time to check out the rules so we can have a nice chill stream. And how is everyone doing today? Because I'm always interested to know how you all are. Sorry, I just needed a sippy sip. So I'm going to say hello to the chat. SilverThreads, good to see you in the chat. Hello Synergy, Warhammer Bro. Hey Mermaid. Fresh, good to see you. Ooh, nice to see you're still working on your book, your stories. Very nice. Hello Gathering. I hope you have fun listening and gaming while you listen. Hey Seraphin, I'm looking forward to hearing all the different questions you have for SilverThreads. I'm really looking forward to them. Hello Professional Paranormal Research. Welcome, welcome. Hello Kawaii. I've been looking forward to this interview as well. Hey Kathleen. Welcome, welcome. Hey Lone Wolf, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Hey Arakvi. Wait, the stream's later than usual. Is it daylight savings in the US? Because it's the same time for me. Hello Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Hey Fearsome. Oh no, Baron's here. Dun dun dun. Let's see. Hello Genre Boy. Welcome. Hey T-Stash. Great to see you, great to see you. September, my favorite dragon. I hope you enjoy lurking. Domino, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you again. Hello, Lady Nevermore. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, Sean Draws. Oh, your ex is here. Welcome. Great to see you. Great to see you. Alrighties. How is everyone doing? Everyone doing good? I hope everyone's doing good. Oh, you switched your clocks back. Oh, that would do it. Sorry, time zones are just all over the place. Hey, PA. Good to see you too. I'm in Australia, the land of the spiders and the snakes and everything else. Rosemary. That is a highly important question. I will be sure to... That's the first question he will be asked. The first one. Alright, I don't know if anyone new has come in. Oh, hey, Dea. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Alright. Oh, hello, Hero. Welcome. Welcome. Alrighty, so I think I've got everyone who's just come in. Alright, so I'm joined with a lovely guest. I'm joined by SilverThreads. So I just need to change things. Oh, here we go. Oop. Alright, you may unmute.
Hi. I am here.
Your glorious hello. Well, I mean, it was nice and simple, nice and simple. You don't need much else, I suppose.
I just need to tell everyone what's happening, like where I am, who am I, what's going on. Oh, and that question that Rose asked, I don't really feel comfortable answering that. That's that's private information.
Secret.
He shouldn't know about that.
So,
in fact,
how are you?
Honestly, I think we should kidnap that person. I don't know.
This went a little extreme, but you know what? This isn't the weirdest thing that's happened on these streams. Why not?
That's what I do. I go a little extreme sometimes. You got to keep me in line.
I was gonna say something like, so I'm just going to post the rules in the stream. Hey, Aphelion, welcome. So please follow the rules.
Underline the rules.
Yes, like follow the rules. Back in my... Didn't need to do no. I'm just murmuring to myself like a weirdo. So tell us about yourself, SilverThreads.
Well, I am a YouTuber. I do the YouTubes. I read creepypasta, and now I read true scary stories on my channel.
Mm.
And that's about the gist of it. Yeah. I've been on YouTube for um, since August, whatever that amount of months is,
Yeah.
and I've been I started growing a lot faster once I met up with the horror community, and it's been pretty good. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Happy to hear that.
Yeah. In fact, I think one of my first introductions into the horror community was actually watching one of your streams.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah,
What an
the very first
introduction.
one, the very first one was Frightmare, um, one of her streams, and then from her, I found one of your streams,
Ooh, nice.
and then I was like, "Oh, these people seem neat."
Oh yeah. We are quite a nice bunch of people.
Well, interesting at the very least.
He's like, yeah, you're interesting. Hey, Vendetta.
I mean, I'm kind of a part of the community now, so I'm a part of the group of weirdos.
Yes, you've become one of us.
I fused in nicely.
There's no escape for you now.
I had
Dylan.
someone ask me YouTube advice the other day, and it was weird.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
no, I'm just. It's all good. It's all good. So,
We're gonna
questions.
keep walking all over each other.
It's all good. So, chat.
I think there's a delay.
I think so too. Chat, if you have any questions you'd like to ask, please tag me because I might miss them in the chat thing otherwise, because it can go really, really fast. So just a little warning.
I'm not really sure what PA's talking about with
I
me being a
don't know.
sellout.
I don't know. PA, what are you talking about? Be nice to Silver, goddamn PA.
Oh, I know what
My
he's talking
goodness.
about. It's because I'm doing true scary stories.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what, PA, you're gonna be disappointed in me too because I'm gonna be trying that out too to see how it goes. He's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
shame.
I mean, I do prefer creepypasta or like just fictional stories.
Me too.
But, you know, but the fact is, true stories are more popular. That's just the way it is.
The way of the YouTubes.
The way of the YouTubes.
Alright, so Seraphin asks, why doesn't glue stick to the bottle it comes in?
Oh God. Coming at full swing, huh? I have no idea. I'm not a scientist, Seraphin. I don't know. That's one of the mysteries of the universe, also.
Well, you should know this.
Maybe they have like a special material on the inside. Like maybe they line it with stuff. I don't know, man. Pass.
oh, Seraphin. That was a good one. All right. Kawaii Poltergeist asks, how did Silver come up with his drawing design?
Well, I just want everyone to know that I have absolutely zero artistic talent in terms of drawing, so that was definitely not me. Basically, I needed an avatar for my channel, and I commissioned someone on Fiverr, and I told them I gave them the idea of someone with a hoodie that you couldn't really see their face, and I was thinking kind of like maybe one of those like Grim Reaper types. And I said, or it could be a mask, whatever you think is best. And she gave me a design that looked very much like this character here, and I liked it. And then I've had 2 commissions of that same character done, one by Mad Chatter, and
nice.
this one done by Yeah Man, and he's kind of changed a little bit over each iteration. and all of them are really good. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm probably still gonna end up putting my other iterations like on merch and stuff because they still look good.
Yeah. Mad Chatter is very underrated as both a narrator but also as a drawer as well. Like his art is amazing. He's also done one of
He is.
he's also done my avatar as well. With horns. So.
Yeah, he's really good.
Oh yeah.
I had his avatar on for a while, and then everyone was getting one done by Yam Man, so I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. And yeah, he's very talented.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Andrew, things are good in Australia. The sun is shining outside. It is a lovely day. Rose asks, who is a character you absolutely hated to narrate in a story?
Ooh, a character I've hated. Hmm. There was a character. Uh, okay, I'm trying to remember what it's called. There's a story where two people are interviewing, or where one person's getting interviewed by the other, and the one that's being interviewed, I initially did I did all of his lines in like a Boston accent, and it was terrible, and because I'm not good at doing a Boston accent,
Mm.
and I don't know, I found him really annoying to read for. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. I gotta actually look at my YouTube videos and see which one it was.
Yeah, Aphelion true story scary stories are supposed to be more popular than creepypasta, so oh thank you, PA. You're so kind. You're so kind.
PA is such a nice guy.
Lone Wolf, I will be. I've got a video that's in progress amongst all my other videos. Hey Young.
And
Oh, Baron, be nice to Jar.
are they fighting in there again?
Oh no, it's fine. This is how they always are.
This is just how they
Like
are.
it's fine.
Okay, it was in A Woman with a Serrated Smile.
Ooh.
And that's like a 40-minute video, and I hate it. I didn't really like reading him.
Oh, so Aphelion says, cause most glues need oxidation to activate, so they're in an airtight container. There you are.
Wow, someone actually had the answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty impressive.
Seraphin asks another question. Why
Sounds
is
like
it
amazing.
called a pineapple if it doesn't grow on a pine tree? Seraphin. Oh my goodness.
I mean, these are really deep questions. Maybe it starts off as an apple, and then over time it grows pines. I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
all pineapples used to be real apples.
Great Miss Life being revealed.
Yeah, like maybe pineapples are just unloved apples. I don't know. That's the best I got.
PA asks, hey Silver, what is your favorite story you have read, and who is your favorite author? And it better be me or you're cancelled. PA, that's a little extreme. My goodness.
Well, here's a little secret about me: is that my memory is about 4 seconds long, so I don't remember. I have to actually look at the stories I've read, which is perfect because I already am.
Okay, well that's handy.
Actually, no, I actually do have an answer. One of the stories that I read by Glass in my video is called Two Terrifying Horror Stories, and one of the stories written by her is in second person, and the character in it is like very uh, snarky and kind of cocky, and so far I think that's like one of my favorite characters to read as. I had a lot of fun with them.
Hell yeah.
As for my favorite author, I don't really have one, and by that I mean PA. PA is my favorite. PA is definitely my favorite.
Daya asks, I'm not sure if anyone asked this, but my most important question is, how's it going? So, Silver, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Just, going on a live stream, just talking to chat. How's it going with you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm good. Welcome back, Synergy. Alright. Hey, Synergy, you better share those nuggies. Shadan! Hey, Miss Creepy Tails. Good to see you. Hey, Fresman's here, so please be nice to my mod, Fresman. Also, everyone, it is Fresman's birthday, so please wish Fresman a happy birthday and give him lots of love. Be nice to him. Be very nice to the Fresman.
Happy birthday, Fresman.
Are you gonna sing?
Cool dude.
Are you gonna sing for Fresman?
Happy birthday. No. That's the most he gets.
Hey, Tails to Chill, good to see you. Oh, it has been ages. I'm so happy to hear that you're getting back into the community again. See if there's... Oh my god, it's suddenly just... The chat will suddenly zoom down, and then I'm like, wait, I'm still reading.
Yeah, I like see questions popping up, but
oh.
I'm just kind of letting you read them.
Thank you.
Unless you want me to read them.
No, it's all good. Fresh asks, what is your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie?
Mm-hmm.
Of all the ones that I can actually remember, I would say Cabin in the Woods is the one that I always keep coming back to, just because it's a lot of fun. I guess it's not really scary, but I like what it does with horror tropes and all that. It's very entertaining to come back to.
Oh yeah.
Although it's been ages since I watched it.
Maybe you should watch it again.
I should. Although I just recently watched The Thing for the first time, and by recently I mean like 3 months ago. But that was really I was really surprised by the special effects in that. They were very gross, and that's good.
So you are a fan of gore and horror?
Well, it wasn't really gory. It was just it's because of the effects that they use with the alien. If you haven't seen it before, you might not really know what happens. Basically, there's like a lot of melting effects and the special effects they use for the alien themselves. It's very interesting to look at. There's not a huge amount of blood though. Not that I remember, at least.
Okay.
That being said, blood in movies is good too.
Oh yes, Miss Creepy Tales, you bring Shadan to every stream. Okay, then there's a spine. Hello, Elizabeth the Doll. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Good to see you. Also talk about pineapples now because of Seraphin. No. Seraphin's really brought here all of his questions. He asks, if you stand behind a clock, is it still moving clockwise?
That probably made me laugh too hard. I don't know. Yes? Question mark. It's always moving clockwise. Just because you're standing behind it doesn't change the direction that it's... no, I'm putting too much thought into that. You know what? Yes, that is my answer.
Oh my goodness. I like how Kawaii comes in with like the explanation about pineapples and the word origins. I love that. I love little history facts. They are so awesome.
Oh, so it's not sad apples. Oh, okay. Tearing down my explanations. Also, Miss Creepy Tales finally told me what the Shadan thing was, and I feel very enlightened.
Yes. I was there. I was there witnessing it when it happened.
I wasn't. I just people just kept saying Shadan and going on about glitter. And I privately messaged this creepy tales. I'm like, what is it? Please tell me.
It's like, I want to be included.
Exactly. Like I even looked it up online. Like I looked up Shadan and glitter, and all I got was just people named Shadan, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Oh no. He starts. Has there been a story you wanted to narrate? You found it narrated by others, which somewhat discouraged you?
Yes. Uh, I'm trying. I'm trying to remember the exact title of it. But as you're aware, my memory's terrible. Hold on, give me a second here. I have a list of stories here. There we go. If you're armed and at the Glenmont Metro, please shoot me. I was looking forward to reading that, and then I saw and then right before I was about to record it and send it out, the Dark Somnium recorded it and put it out.
Oh,
and I was like, man, there's no way mine's gonna even slightly compete with that. So I was just like, whatever. I'll just wait for a while, and then I'll send it out. It's a good story.
Oh yeah.
I'm still gonna read it. I'm just waiting a little, or I was. I think it's been long enough now.
So Fresh asks, how do you feel about the conspiracy birds aren't real?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what it is either. So I guess that's a no.
I was about to say, I don't think I really have much feelings about that, because I'm pretty sure birds are real, but who knows? I mean, they might all, maybe at night they all just go to charge their batteries or something.
I mean, you never know. I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe this happened.
Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe sometimes the birds just fall out of the sky because they're lacking a charge, and people just people in black suits run up to them and recharge them before anyone sees. I don't know.
And then suddenly, like, the stream goes dead. And then it's like, FBI!
They're all looking outside at the birds.
Wait, so outside at my window, I have birds that look in. So I'm a little bit creeped out, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to conspiracy theories, I always think it's weird how a lot of people think that the government is so effective at doing things, but then they'll talk about how ineffective the government is in everything else. It's like, on one hand, the government can't do anything right, but in this specific instance, they have this huge grand plan that's working perfectly, and and they're watching us, and they're trying to take over our minds.
Now, remember, the reason why other things aren't being run so effectively is because they're spending all their time working on these other programs, the secret classified ones. You didn't think about that, did you?
That's true. That's true. They're not running at full capacity. They're multitasking too much.
Good night, Dylan. It was lovely to see you before you head off to bed. Right, so Andrew asks, anybody know how to make a basketball story? Oh, sorry. Does anybody know how to make a basketball scary? Oh, sorry, baseball. Why do I keep saying basketball? Scary as in a scary story. I have no idea, Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe you can make it so that it follows you around. Like it just rolls around and follows you. kind of like rubber, where the tire just rolls around and chases people.
So anyone new coming in, there is a bit of a delay because we've been talking as well quite a lot. Plus, there's bit of a chat lag going on. But like, please be assured, we will get to your questions. No one's being ignored. You're all loved. Okay, I just wanted to put that out.
We love you all exactly the same, okay? Just get along.
Let's see. Gathering. I'm not sure. I mean, it might be time to rethink. Definitely rethink some things. Hell yeah, Daya. So PA is asking, when is the story I did for you coming out? I got to know.
It is coming out when I get to it.
Ooh.
I'm actually planning on I'm planning on having it come out in like 2 weeks, but you know, I might as well not be planning that because my plans do not stick all that often.
Okay.
But in theory, it's coming out in 2 weeks, PA.
See, it's coming. It's coming!
It's coming eventually.
So, Lady Nevermore asks, do you ever struggle with female characters?
Yes. I used to struggle with it a lot more than I do now. Because, I mean, in general, when it comes to voicing different characters, that has been something I sort of struggled with. Because I don't want to make the character sound stupid, but I do want to make them sound distinct.
Yeah.
But, and that was particularly a problem with female voices. But now, I did a little bit of research like a couple weeks ago. Like I watched bigger horror narrators and saw what they did for voicing other characters, like Mr. Creepypasta and the Dark Somnium, and you know, anyone else I could find. And most of the time, they don't even really change their voices when they're doing other genders or other characters, and it doesn't ruin the immersion at all. So now I'm taking a bit more of a relaxed angle towards it. Like I'll still change my voice very, very, very slightly, but it's not the obstacle it used to be. Now it's just, you know, I change my voice enough so that people know that it's potentially a female, but it's not a roadblock anymore.
Yeah.
I somehow managed to get through it.
Somehow. Okay.
Somehow.
So T Stash asks again. I had to go through all the amazing happy birthday for Fresman. Do you have a favorite horror video game?
Horror video game. I know I have one, but the question is, you know, the thing is, my answer will like change 100 times because I'll remember things. Is Dark Souls considered a horror game? I don't know.
It is now.
Maybe. It is now. If Dark Souls is considered a horror game, then that's my favorite game. If not, then I would probably go with Layers of Fear? ? That one was spooky.
Oh yeah, that one. Like, I like watching other people play horror games, but I don't like playing them myself. It's like, nope.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with it. Plus, like, it was all... I like horror games, or I like horror themes where things get all abstract and weird. And that definitely filled that hole for me. Filled that desire.
Fresh asks you, what is your opinion on egg puns?
Do them all the time. Egg puns are good, and they should be there forever. I don't know. I just like all puns. Puns are amazing. Like, some people are like, no, puns are dumb, but those people are just sad, and they just need to hear the right pun to turn them over.
Embrace the puns.
Embrace the puns. You'll be a happier person.
Exactly. Just do it. Just accept it.
People who don't like puns are just taking life too seriously. They need to relax.
Yes, Miss Creepy Tales. Glitter for you, glitter for me, glitter for everybody. The little girl in the game was
Yay.
so
Shadan.
So Seraphim asks, we know the speed
Oh,
of
God.
light to be 299. I've got no idea.
You know what? I have Google up.
What is
Like,
the
whatever
speed
you
of
say.
dark?
Wouldn't the speed of dark be the exact same as the speed of light?
I
Just
don't
wherever
know.
the light isn't.
I don't know.
In fact, no, dark wouldn't have a speed. It's just wherever light isn't. You know what? That fantastic question, Sarah.
It's like, wait, what?
What's the speed of dark?
Ooh, Lady Nevermore asks, Silver, how do you feel doing stories from a female point of view? Is it a problem?
No, not at all. It doesn't. It's never really. I mean, there was the voice thing, but now that that's not really an issue, not really. It's not really become an issue. It's not really become a problem. Most stories, even from a female perspective, are usually you can still relate to the characters. There's nothing been. It would have to be very specifically female for it to even feel weird. But most stories aren't going to talk about things like that. I don't know how into detail you would allow. It's not a problem.
Excellent. Hey, hey, Skullface. Welcome.
Dark is all encompassing.
So Sean Draws asks, your favorite creepypastas?
One of my favorite creepypasta is one of the first ones I ever read, which is called White with Red. It's a very short one. I'm actually reading it for 242's special that's coming up. I probably don't want to give away the ending because it kind of ruins it, but it's a good one. I like White with Red. Just look that up in on Google. You'll find it pretty fast. It's like a 2-minute read. Maybe.
Oh yeah. All right. Drive safely to work, PA. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye. Your ex. Well, it's definitely an interesting one.
It is interesting. I like it.
Yeah, me too. Dea asks, what are your goals for your channel?
Goals?
Mm-hmm.
I have set a goal that I'm not really expecting to reach, but I'm gonna. I like setting goals like that anyway. I want to try to get to 1,000 subs by December. If I reach it, great. If not, then at least I tried. I'm basically just trying to get my name out as much as I can and grow and experiment with a lot of different types of videos.
Yeah. You know, that's the best way to do it, and consistency is the key as well.
Yeah, I struggle a little with consistency. Like I release videos every week, but I don't always release them on this. I very rarely release them on the same day or time. So
yeah.
try to tighten that up a little. Right now, it's just like, you know, I aim for Friday. I always miss, and it usually ends up coming on Saturday. But you know, maybe one day I'll be able to keep a schedule.
Hopefully. So, Young asks an interesting question. So, what are your most and least favorite tropes in online horror stories?
That is a good question. What's my least? I'll try to think. First, I'm trying to think of a list of tropes in my head now. Like what are these tropes?
You've been put on the spot, haven't you?
A little bit. I don't even know. I don't usually get mad when I read stories, like even if it's something that I've seen before, even if I can predict the end. So long as it's written well, it doesn't. Things like that don't really bother me. Like I'm not really the type of person that read something and then it's just like, oh, okay, of course they're doing that. It's more like, you know, like even if they're doing something that's familiar, so long as they do it in a way that's interesting, I'm usually pretty okay with it.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't really answer the question, but
No.
that's my way of not knowing what the tropes are and trying to give you an answer anyway.
Baron. Wait, Kawaii, wait. How do you feel about the conspiracy theory that Lady Spookaria isn't real? Go on. Oh.
I mean, I think I'm okay with it.
What the?
she seems real enough. Or maybe I'm talking to a robot right now. I don't know.
I mean,
if you're a robot, you have to tell me. It's the law.
I mean, anything's possible at this point, really. I mean,
I don't know. Are you real, Spookaria?
That's classified information, SilverThreads. I cannot. I'm to that.
I'm sorry. I did. I'm sorry.
Put me on the spot here.
That's an embarrassing question. You're not supposed to ask me if I'm real.
Look, I should have made it. I should have said not to say this on stream.
Dang.
Synergy asks, what's the worst story you narrated? Like a poorly written story.
I don't. The worst story? Question mark. Well, there was one story that I was going to read because my method of getting permission for stories is basically I basically set, you know, top posts for the month, and then I have a template message where I just blast it at people, and so I usually don't even read the stories. I just assume they're good if they're in the top.
My goodness.
I know, but there was one time where I was gonna sit down and read a story, and I was looking at it, and it looked like it was written by a 3-year-old, and I was like, what is this? And I read through it, and it was not good. It was very not good. I forget the name of it. It exists somewhere. Plus, you know, I don't want to name authors. That's just mean.
Yeah.
But it exists, and I didn't. Although that, I guess that doesn't answer the question because I didn't actually read that. But I still don't really want to name authors. So it exists. It exists on the channel. You know what? Why don't you guys just watch all my videos, and then you tell me what the worst what the worst one is.
Like, I see what you did there.
Then,
I see what you did.
You guys watch. You just go through all my stories, and you know, I'll put a poll up, and then it'll be a democracy.
Just a sec. Wait, no. I went to copy your channel link and I copied my own.
Everybody, go subscribe to this person.
It's like, subscribe to this person. They're amazing.
I mean, it's a clever method. I like it.
Everyone's like, wait.
Wait a minute.
So also, if you are enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like. I would greatly appreciate that. And share it around if you would like more people to come and torment poor SilverThreads.
Yeah. Come on over, torment me. I'm good at being tormented, I think.
Oh, the chat, the close, Baron, close. Thank you, Skullface. Skullface says, you two have some of my favorite character avatars. Hell yeah.
Oh. Well, credit goes to Yeah Man. Well, at least for mine.
Same with mine too. Mine's done by Yeah Man. Hey, amateur. Oh my god, it just dropped down. Alright, where was I? There I am.
Yeah Man has basically infiltrated the entire horror community. While drawing out of time.
Okay, here we go. So Andrew asks, what's your favorite classic movie monster.
Classic movie monster. Um, I'd probably say Dracula, just because I like his silly voice. That's about it.
Yeah.
I plus I like the memes that were made of him. I don't. He's not particularly intimidating. He's just a little scamp, a little scampering around with his teeth.
And then he like appears at your window, and you go, ah!
Yeah. Plus, plus I think that was the one that I think the old Dracula was the one that was like included in like a SpongeBob episode
Oh.
where he just kind of pops in and he makes a weird smile. Although I could be wrong. That might not even be Dracula. It might be just some other poser of a vampire.
Lone Wolf, my first ASMR video will be coming out soon. So, and depending on how it goes, I'll be making a separate ASMR channel as well. So I'm hoping everyone will enjoy it.
ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be a big thing nowadays.
It does. It does.
Back in my day, people didn't whisper into their mics. There, you don't have to respond to that. That's okay. That doesn't deserve a response.
It's like, so what's the next question? No.
Yeah. Okay. So we're good.
So Young asked, or Young Seti, I should say, of all the narrators in the online horror community, who has your favorite avatar?
Well, now I'm trying to catalog every single avatar I've seen ever. Me, obviously. I'm literally going to Twitter, being like,
I'll be talking to you about what? Sorry, I'm just browsing. Never mind.
Actually, no, I have an answer. Aphelion. Aphelian's my favorite.
Yes.
Because whenever I look at it, it's so spooky but simple, and plus it's anime, and I'm a bit of a weeaboo, so I'm like, Aphelion. I like what you're putting down there, buddy.
Hell yeah. Oh no, Seraphim. Do you think that virtual world can survive as a viable meta strategy given the recent ban list cutting true king of all calamities down to 0?
What?
What?
Hold on, I have to try and find that question. I have to read that question. Where is it?
Oh, Baron. It's so weird seeing the comments now because they're from ages ago. And my short-term memory's like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, alright, found it. Okay. Is a viable meta strat?
Well,
this is a Yu-Gi-Oh question.
Oh, okay.
And the way I know that is because I have no idea what it is. He keeps doing this on every stream that he's been that I've done Q&As. He's always asked these weird, complicated questions, and then I look them up, and they always end up being Yu-Gi-Oh related.
Nice.
So I'm guessing that this is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, Lone Wolf has to go. Thank you for coming, Lone Wolf. Good luck with your homework. Love you. We love you too. Feel the love.
Bye, Lone Wolf. I hope you won't be as lonely later.
Pistache asks, hey Silver, do you have a preference on stories being narrated by their respective writers or by other narrators?
I prefer I prefer the actual author reading it because they have, you know, they wrote it, so they kind of have an insider view on how everything is supposed to be. So or at least how they intend it to be. So I really like, plus I always feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect because you don't usually hear the actual author's voice. You just kind of hear a narrator's someone else's voice.
Mm.
So I tend to prefer listening to the author read it, but it doesn't really happen that often. At least not in my experience. That's one of the things I like about your channel, because you read your own stories. I think it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
she wrote that.
It drives me nuts sometimes, but I appreciate that. Yeah. Let's. Okay, so amateur animator asks, have you played Dark Souls 3, and if so, what's the who was? Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, my mouth. Have you played Dark Souls 3, and if so, who was the hardest boss for you? Mine was the dancer.
I have played Dark Souls 3 several times, and mine was the overall. I think it was the Nameless King, because, well, I don't want to get too into Dark Souls for people who haven't played it, but when I first played Dark Souls 3, I got to that point where the Nameless King was, and the Nameless King he's an optional boss, but I didn't know that at the time. So, and I fought him for hours. I couldn't beat him, and I ended up giving up the whole game, and I just stopped playing it for years. And then I went back to it, and I beat him, and I spit on his grave. Screw that guy.
Well done. Daya just subscribed, so you have one more subscriber closer to your goal.
Yay! Thank you. Oh, that was Daya, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's Daya.
Yeah. Thanks, Daya. I love you guys.
Baron says, if you're struggling with consistency, just eat more green veggies. Baron.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's like, oh.
I will permanently stick to the non-green veggies. Thank you very much.
Lady Nevermore asks, I was featured in a black cover short. The author had serious woman issues. It is one of this author's most gory books. This is saying a lot for him. I feel it was a shock story. Oh. Which one are you talking about?
Featured in a black cover short. Oh, that's not an actual question.
Oh, sorry.
What's a black cover short? I don't understand. What is this language? I mean, I'm interested. I want to know more.
Baron.
Tell me how to interact with that piece of media, Lady Nevermore, and I will watch it or read it or whatever it is.
Horror stories with Baron says, Lady Spookaria is the most advanced TTS channel there is. Oh. Baron.
Wow.
Please stop exposing me like this. Baron picks on me all the time, don't you, Baron? Hey Gamma, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here with us.
Man, I had no idea. The thing, like, when I first started, one of the reasons I started my own channel was because I was like, there's too many text-to-speech channels. I hate them. I want to help dilute them. And then I get part of the horror community, and it turns out everyone hates them, and I'm like, oh, I found my people.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who actually really likes them. Weird.
I mean, people must like them because they're so big. They're everywhere. Before I started YouTube, I tried to listen to them just because I liked hearing Reddit stories, and they had the most. But I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Like, I'll get through a few stories, and I'm just like, God, just stop. Stop assaulting me.
Andrew says, if Jeff the Killer and Laughing Jack got into a fight to the death, who do you think would win?
Well, time to find out who Laughing Jack is. And by that I mean I totally know these people. Well, I know who Jeff the Killer is. He's a sadistic killer clown who's an imaginary friend. No, he's an imaginary friend and he's a clown, so you know, Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer wins because I say so.
Okay, yes.
Jeff the Killer. I have read Jeff the Killer, therefore he is better.
Okay.
That's the best I got there. Plus, he's not an imaginary character. What's an imaginary guy gonna do against him?
I mean,
Give him a bet.
You've got a point there. You've got a really good point there. Amateur ass. You've seen it too. Danny DeVito is so hot. True or false? And why is the answer true?
He is obviously hot, and it's because of his alluring voice. His voice could charm anyone. You don't even realize you're being charmed half the time.
I mean, there is that as well. Yes, thank you, Miss Creepy Tales. If you are enjoying the stream, please like it. And T-Stash, I have no idea who decided to dislike the stream.
There's always that one guy.
Yeah.
Girl. Always that one person.
Always happens. Always happens.
Yeah. Like every now and then, one of my videos, like it'll just get a single downvote, and I'm just like, who are you? And
why
are you like this?
Why don't you love me? Why?
Why can't everyone love me?
Hey Alternative Night and hey Nightmare Files, good to see you both again. I hope you're both doing well.
But that person disliked before the stream even started, so it wasn't
true.
even...
That is very true.
So...
I wonder. So someone's just like, nah, don't like these two.
So clearly it's not an actual comment on the content. They're just angry at life.
Fearsome Hero would like to know, who makes your thumbnails?
Me. I don't know how to give an interesting answer to that. I've been messing around a lot with, like initially my thumbnails weren't great, but over time they've gotten better. At one point I actually commissioned someone from Fiverr to give me like a thumbnail template, and because I knew that my thumbnails weren't that good, so I was using that for a while, where basically all I did was change what the text was and just change the picture in the background, and that worked for a while, and I got kind of bored of that, so my last several videos have been me experimenting with colors and, you know, gradients and different texts and all that, and I've found that they're starting to look pretty good. So it's at least like the last 5 videos, those thumbnails are on me.
Oh yeah.
I'm becoming a YouTube.
My thumbnails they're getting better. They try really hard. Alright. Rose,
you got this.
Rose asks, soups or salads?
Salads. I hate soup. Soup is a liar. Soup is food. It's food that's lying about being food. It's just a drink with stuff in it.
Okay. Amateur? What the hell? Okay. I'm just gonna zoom down past that question. Oh, so Dea would like to know.
That tells me it's an interesting question.
Well, it wasn't a question, but I'm just gonna just keep scrolling. Dea asks, how did you come up with your name SilverThreads?
Well, basically, I like the word silver because it's cool, and as I was trying to come up with a new channel name, so I literally was just pairing the word silver with a bunch of different things, and my wife came up with threads because at the time I was reading mainly just random Reddit stories. So we thought, hey, we could say Silver Threads and it could be like a play off of. You could even make it spider themed. It can be like the word threads, as in internet forums, as well as spider webs. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. And then since then, I've kind of leaned into the spider theme a bit. And although I don't really, I mean, I read stories from Reddit, but they're all horror stories now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's how I came up with
nice. Oh, kitty. Okay.
it.
Cat.
My name before was Upvote717, and it was not very unique. So I basically, I think it was like in October or November. I was like, I need a name that is actually recognizable, that that actually sticks out a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upvote717 is definitely.
No, I prefer SilverThreads. SilverThreads sounds. It's more you.
Well, that's how you know me.
I'm. Shh. Do not
Yep.
argue with my programming, damn it. No, I'm kidding. People are
Oh,
just
no,
walking in. People are just walking, be like, "What the hell?" And I do it. It's all good.
We're
Seraphim.
talking about how real Spookaria is.
Seraphim asks another of his amazing questions. If I refuse to go to sleep, am I guilty of resisting arrest?
Oh, Seraphim. You beautiful, beautiful man, you. I don't know how to answer that. Yes. It's just a beautiful question, and I love it.
It is
You
an awesome
keep
question.
them coming, Seraphim. You're doing great. I don't really have an answer to that, but I'm thankful you asked it.
Hey Dark Elf, welcome to the stream. Ooh, so the hero Askew asks, Blue Mountain Dew or Red Mountain Dew?
I've only ever had the blue stuff, so by default, I guess blue.
Blue wins.
But plus blue is my favorite color, and red isn't. So blue is clearly better, and I don't even know why you would ask me that. I'm very passionate about this subject.
Welcome
Get out
back,
of here,
Fresh.
Red Mountain Dew.
And you try it, you'll be like, I've been missing this my whole life. How did I survive?
Yeah, that's probably what would happen. I don't even know if I could drink Red Mountain Dew here. Canada only gets some things. It's weird. We probably have it, but I've never seen it.
Hello Boston. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh, Fearsome. Fearsome asks, is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
Oh, see, I've seen the question, is a hot dog a sandwich, but it's never been followed up with why or why not before. So now, like, I don't know how to answer it anymore.
You've been put on the spot.
I've always just answered yes, but now I have to give a reason. Oh God.
Hey, look, God. They're not taking it. They're not taking it anymore. They want to know the full extent of what you think. So, reveal it to everyone, please.
Okay. You know what? I have no idea. I was gonna say yes, but I just looked up the definition of sandwich to help support my argument, but now I'm not so sure it does support my argument. It says an item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them, eaten as a light meal. But a hot dog is 1 piece of bread. So I don't know anymore. My world has been turned upside down.
I mean, just... I don't know what to say.
According to this definition, sandwiches or hot dogs are not sandwiches because they only have one piece of bread. I don't know what to think anymore.
Our world has been destroyed.
You broke me, Fearsome. How could you do this to me? I was so confident going into this. I was like, obviously it's a sandwich, but now it's like I don't know anymore.
Brush asks, who would win, John Kramer from Saw or Jeffrey Woods?
A lot of these versus questions.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? John Kramer. Which one is John Kramer? Is that the main dude?
I can't.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Good old Google.
Yes, please use the Google machine to help us.
I'm guessing that's Jigsaw, because I can't think of any other reason they would name that person. Okay, yes. So it's basically just Jigsaw versus Jeff the Killer, if I'm getting those names right. And I think Jeff the Killer would be an easy win, based on my knowledge of the Saw series, which is very minor. Because doesn't Jigsaw just set up a bunch of traps?
Yeah, pretty
Jeffrey
much.
actually goes around and stabs people. Yeah.
Well, basically, Jigsaw will go around and he will target people who he thinks have done the wrong thing, and then he makes a trap, like kind of like a redemption arc type of a thing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like if it's a 1-to-1 fight, I'm pretty sure Jeff would win. But if it's like a trap match, probably Jigsaw. Like, I haven't really seen Jigsaw's fighting abilities. I don't think he really has them because he always sneaks on people in the night. That being said, I've only seen like the first 3 Saw movies, so who knows? Maybe he's a kung fu master by the end of it. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
My vote is Jeff.
So, Kawaii asks, SilverThreads, you said you're a bit of a weeb. What's your favorite horror manga? If you have no horror mangas you enjoy, then your favorite manga in general.
I have exactly one horror manga that I like, and it is the only one I've read, and it is Uzumaki. I like that one a lot. Also, you know, it has nothing to do with Naruto, so get that out of your head, boys and girls.
All right,
but manga in general, I'd probably say probably say Madoka Magica. Well, that's also kind of horror, so I don't know. Maybe that's one. That's it. Uzumaki's really messed up though. Everyone should read it.
I haven't read it, but I think I might now. Okay,
yeah,
so
like the artist the way the artist draws, like the artist just draws a lot of really twisted things, and not even necessarily gory. It's just like really weird, bizarre images that he draws the characters into, and like whenever you see them, it actually kind of makes you feel unsettled a little bit. You're like, how'd you even do that? Like, what's even happening?
T-Stash asks, does pineapple belong on pizza, and why is the answer yes?
This is one of those controversies that I never really understood because I don't care. If you like it, then
you
yes,
have to
and if
you have
not,
to you have to
then
pick
no.
a team. You have to.
Oh, I have to pick a team.
You do. You have to.
No fence sitting for this one.
Nope.
I mean, I tend to not put pineapple on my pizza, so I guess I will be a part of the no pineapple team.
Oh,
but
shame.
I don't care.
Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Yes, nothing but shame for you. Fearsome Hero asks, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Well, it depends what you mean. Like, are the chickens fighting the elephant, or is the elephant literally just laying there motionless? Like, I don't know. Like, if you shove a single chicken into an elephant's mouth, it could potentially choke to death. Where if it's just like a battle, I don't know. Like, I think it would take exactly 53 chickens to kill that elephant.
Okay, that is also going to go in your tombstone now.
What, that it would take 53 chickens to kill an elephant?
Yes.
I mean, it's a pretty solid number. Honestly, I think they should test this out. You know, no, wait, no, I like elephants. I don't want an elephant to die.
Elephants
No.
are cool.
Never mind. We should get a virtual simulation. We should get one of those realistic simulation machines, and just see how many times the elephant wins or the chickens win. Like, I gotta know this.
Okay.
They have advanced like chicken fighting simulations, don't they? No,
I don't.
They probably.
I don't know. I mean, this isn't something I've thought about before, Silver.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't screen all these questions?
No. Trust me, there have been some questions I've been asked to a guest where I've been mid-sentence and went, That shows how much trust I have in the chat. And then my mods DM me going, don't read that question. Oh no.
It's not great when they have to tell you not to read it. Don't read it. Oh yeah.
Okay, so Rose asks, death from heat exhaustion or freezing?
Well, I hate the heat, so freezing. Plus I'm pretty sure freezing. I think freezing would hurt more at first, but then you just kind of go sleep. So, but I just hate the heat. Like, I'm such a pussy in the summertime. Like, as soon as I go outside, I just cry.
Like,
I just cry everywhere I go. I like it's already getting too warm for me, and it's still winter. Like like spring is coming, and I'm like, oh god. Like, I don't actually know what the weather's like in Australia right now. I assume it's not cold.
Not cold. It was a bit chilly this morning, but I think my chili and your chili are very different things.
You go by Celsius or Fahrenheit?
We go by Celsius. We go by Celsius.
Oh, perfect. Here. Okay, great. Yeah. Hey, us too. Awesome. So.
Yay!
So you go outside. And you're like, oh, 20 degrees. Oh, it's pretty chilly up.
No, 20 degrees is nice weather. Like, it's nice.
Oh, okay, good. Well, yeah. Well, we have somewhat similar gauges then.
Okay, good. I'm happy to hear this because.
Although, to be in the summer, the hottest day I've ever had was like 35. I don't know. I assume Australia gets hotter than that.
Australia, in certain parts, gets over 40 degrees pretty easily.
Yeah, like 35 was like our absolute max, like in Nova Scotia, and that was like unprecedented. People were crying.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I make it sound like we cry a lot. We really don't cry a lot down here. I'm just exaggerating in case you.
Are you really? Okay.
just had to make that clear.
It's like, okay. Whew.
It's okay, people. Everyone in the chat. I don't actually cry all the time. I swear.
So sorry. Fearsome Hero asks, if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Nut paste. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, that's gross.
Well, I hope Well, I hope you're satisfied with that answer, fearsome hero. Young
It sounds like
asks.
you could brush your teeth with it.
Young asks, what's one Reddit story you've read that you thought should be made into a movie?
I mean, like read on my channel or just read in general?
It just says it's left pretty open.
It's left pretty open. Okay. I mean, these questions about remembering things that I'm. I don't remember things, guys. Luckily I have my videos. I have my videos up just to reference, because that's where I am. I'm not even 30 and I can't remember anything.
Okay.
The story "I Was Dead for 3 minutes" that was a pretty good one, because like he ends up dying and going to like some sort of purgatory, and he has to. Well, I guess I don't want to give it away, but you know, that one's pretty interesting. It has a lot of abstract ideas, and I think that would make a pretty good movie.
Hell yeah. Andrew asks, if we give peas a chance, won't the carrots and broccoli feel left out?
Yeah, I don't
Peas.
I don't understand the question.
Peas.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm just angry. I won't dignify that with a response.
Okay, so the next question is by, of course, Seraphin's in with yet another one for you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
He says, if I say I am lying and I'm telling the truth, then which sentence is false, making it a lie? But if it is a lie, then I must be telling the truth, which is impossible. Which is it?
What?
That's
what I was...
Oh. Yep.
I don't know. You got me.
That is a true Seraphin question.
That's a good question, Seraphin. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go off after the stream. I'm gonna mull it over, and I'll let you know. You know.
Oh yeah.
My answer is to be continued.
So are you basically saying you've left Seraphin on red?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
I'll get back to him. I'll get back to him in the morning once I've had some hours to think about it.
And then you'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, exactly. What are you even talking about? I don't know. Tell him the truth.
Fresh asks, if I were to make a saw trap and put someone through it or in it, would I be a murderer?
Yes, because you're putting them in the trap and you design the trap.
Yep.
And
yep.
you know, and by putting them in the trap, you know that it's going to kill them.
Yep.
So
pretty much.
It's not like you just place someone somewhere randomly and then oops, there's a trap there. And I mean, even if you didn't design the trap, you're placing them somewhere where you know that they will die. So yeah, you had a hand in killing them. Yes, the short answer is yes. Yes. So yes, Jigsaw is a murderer.
Gamma asks, is there any advice you would give to your past self when you started? What would it be and why?
I would tell my past self, I'd probably give my past self some advice about making thumbnails, because they were truly horrid back then. Like the text was awful. It was a bad time. Also, my main way of trying to talk to people or like build a community was like talking in YouTube chat, and that was not very effective. So I'd probably tell my my past self to go to Twitter and and find the horror community a lot sooner. And also, don't be afraid to collaborate.
Yeah.
I mean, like I have a hard time talking to people in general, so it took me a long time before I was able to actually start collaborating. But once I did, my channel has definitely helped out a lot. Plus, it kind of helped bring me out of my shell a bit.
Yeah.
And it's definitely helped my channel out a lot, and I've gotten to know a lot more people. And although I do still have my own social issues, I'm so much better off now than I used to be, like leagues and leagues ahead.
Hell yeah.
So, be more social, old me. Be more social, current me.
Okay. Bye, Fresman. I'm pretty sure you're not here now, but happy birthday again, and thank you so much for dropping by. Have a good birthday. You've been told, even though you're not here anymore.
If you don't have a good birthday, we'll find you.
Let's see. Fearsome asks an interesting question. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
That is an interesting one. I haven't actually heard that one before. They would probably assume. Well, see, I don't know what my family really thinks of me. They probably assume that I was caught stealing online content or something. Because I'm a pirate. I download stuff.
And you're admitting it too.
On a public stream. God, the cops are gonna be right at my door.
Yep, it's gonna kick down your door.
But yeah, probably something like that. I'm not a super interesting person, so just the fact that I was arrested would probably make them crap themselves.
It's like, what the hell did he do?
Did he actually go outside for once? Like, what's going on?
Oh.
Like, I don't really run in the crime doing crowds, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very stay at home and stare at screens type of person.
Yeah, that's what you want us to think. I'm pretty sure. Like,
yes, this is all my persona.
Like, we're on to you. We're on to you. Like, no one.
I wasn't as sneaky as I thought I was.
Your ex says, Spookaria and Silver, when are you both releasing a mixtape for us?
What do you mean by mixtape?
Oh.
Tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's soon. Hey, Eden. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, bye, Dea. Thank you so much for coming. I look forward to seeing your lovely face again sometime.
So does this mean that we have to like sing together? Is that what we're doing?
I really hope not, because my singing is absolutely terrible, and yeah, no one wants to hear me sing. No one. No one. No.
Well, if the thing is, if you're terrible at singing, then people definitely want to hear it, because then they can laugh at you. I mean, if you're good at singing, then you'll entertain in a different way.
I mean, no. I'm just gonna come out right now and say it. No. God damn.
It's like, you know what? I don't care what you're saying to me. It's not happening.
Picking on me on my own stream? What is this?
It's a sign of me getting more comfortable.
I
when
know.
I start flipping things around.
Like dun dun dun. So, Fresh asks, what is the longest time you've ever went without sleep?
48 hours. It was like 60 hours roughly. I was pretty proud of it at the time. Well, once I woke up. I that was like back in high school, and like I had an exam, and for some reason I just could not sleep. I had already stayed up the night previous. So I ended up staying up the whole night after already staying up the night, studying, and then I went in and I did the exam, and then I went home and fell asleep immediately. I was pretty stressed out. It was just a high school exam too. It wasn't even a university exam. I got a 70. I passed.
Hey, so long as you pass, that's what's important. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Alright, bye Alternative Night. Hopefully you'll be back in time. I think there's so many weird delays, and it's funny, people are still talking about things in the chat that happened ages ago. So I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, like you're reading things, and I'm just like, what? Wasn't that a while ago?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm really, really sorry. Like, we're not ignoring anyone or anything. It's just we're trying to go through as many questions as we can, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ask your questions, and if it seems if Spookaria has passed them, just ask it again.
Yeah.
You know,
There's I miss things sometimes. I'm sorry. Yes, Kawhi. Sometimes you have to have a manly crying session. Actually, crying is good for you. Everyone needs to have a cry sometimes.
Yeah, but just be aware of where you are, and try to be appropriate about it.
Yeah.
Please try not to cry in the middle of the mall, for example. You might draw some attention.
Good night, Young. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Like,
I know when like I'm doing my streams, like my brain cannot even compute the chat half the time because I'm too busy talking to the person.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I would have to stop and try to read the chat, and I think one person was like getting mad about it. I was like, oh no, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm so sorry. Okay, so Rose asks, aside from, say, paranormal investigator, what profession do you think would have the most potential for paranormal encounters?
I would say, maybe like realtors, people who try to sell old houses, because they would probably have to like go through the house like before they try to sell it, and just to see what needs to be done, type of thing. Or so they'll probably end up seeing stuff. Either that or people who work in the morgue. Morticians. They'd probably they probably have a lot of paranormal encounters. A lot of dead people there. There's one or two dead people in morgues.
One or two.
Yeah. The more they have, the worse the day is. Ghosts just keep coming in.
They're like, hey. It's like...
Although ghosts tend to stay where they died, or do they follow the body around?
I don't know. I've heard different things. Or they go into an object.
Or they go into an object, yeah.
Or a person.
So I guess if the dead person stays where they died, then I guess there would be no activity in a morgue. In fact, the morgue would be the safest place to be.
I mean, I like how much thought you're putting into this. It was like, whoa.
That's the thing with me, is that I have almost no thoughts about important things, and then not important things. I'm like, come on, guys, we gotta break this down.
Oh, I've noticed. I have definitely noticed this about you.
Yeah, because you like give me like a toss away question, and I'll just be like, hold on, we gotta think about this.
Like, yeah. T-Stash asks, if you were to clone someone, who would it be and how many clones?
Myself, and how many? I'd say at least 5. so that I could like have like several different jobs and make a bunch of money.
Hell yeah.
I'd have like 4 different jobs, and that way my original self can just not work but still make money. I'd say like at least 2, just so that it's not too like. I think the most manageable one would be 1 clone, so that my clone can go work and then I can just stay home. But I'd probably get a little greedy.
What happens if your clone decides to fight you?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know what would happen then, because my clone would be getting all strong from going outside and seeing the world, whereas I would just be laying around, loving the fact that I didn't have to work, and they would get all buff from talking to people in a call center.
I mean, this is something you need to consider before deciding, to clone yourself. God damn it, Silver.
So I guess if I cloned myself, I would have to make sure that my clone didn't have a physical job, because then they could kick my ass. Gotta make sure they're in an office position.
Good.
And then
keep going. Just keep going. No, you started this. You have to follow through.
I sounded like I had a lot more than I did. I could go for a while. I'm good.
Seraphim, thanks for coming. Good luck in battle. I wish you all the best. May you slay your enemies.
Beautiful. May all your enemies fall at your sword.
Yes, he was confessing to crimes.
Was he? Where? Oh my goodness.
No, amateur, you cannot make Heather sing. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Oh.
It just... Yes, Adam, I'm going to do a cover of Rap God while Silver does the chorus. Oh no. Oh, now there's talk of a horror narrated community musical. Dear God, no.
I mean, I think it'd be pretty entertaining, at the very least. I mean, we're all already giving our voices out. Why not put our voices into music? I don't see why not. Let's do it, Spookaria.
Okay. I don't think you understand how badly I sing. My singing is absolutely atrocious. I cannot hold a tune. No one wants to hear me sing. No one. But absolutely no one.
That's exactly why we want to hear you sing.
No.
I mean, you're talking yourself up pretty huge. You're saying like you're the worst singer on the planet, and it's like, would you really not want to hear the worst singer on the planet? Aren't you at least a little curious what the worst singer sounds like?
Stop bullying me in my own stream. Hey Bugs, welcome. Good night, Lady Nevermore. Thank you for coming to this random stream.
And by that, of course, I mean, yeah, musicals are dumb. Let's not do that.
Okay, so actually, okay, good night, T-Stash. You know, why not though? Look, if I have a stream where I'm having a couple of naughty drinkies, I may sing. Okay, I'm just saying that now, but no one wants to hear that.
A couple of naughty drinkies.
I don't say naughty like that. Everyone says it too.
Naughty drinkies.
Why did you sound like Chills? Why did you sound like Chills then?
Chills? I don't know. Naughty drinkies. That's... I don't know.
So Baron makes a point about your clones. By the way, he says, "Kay, are you cool with working while your clone does nothing? Because you know exactly what you do because it's you."
What? I don't understand.
I don't know.
If my clone does nothing, then I would kill them and create a new clone. because ain't no clone being gonna be lazy on my watch.
Hell yeah.
I am the lazy one on my watch.
Good night,
Again,
Andrew.
I have to be pretty vigilant.
Good night, Andrew. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye. Oh, see, I was gonna get into that, Domino. Surprisingly. Domino says you need to have your clones do cash jobs to avoid all the taxes. And I was gonna start talking about taxes and and stuff, but I was like, maybe people don't want to hear that.
maybe
I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't expose how much I've thought about this. Oh, that's good synergy. I could clone myself so I could sell those organs.
I mean,
that's
so horrible, though. I mean, you can, but it's really not a moral thing to do, is it? It's oof.
I think I would understand.
I mean, terrible.
I mean,
really terrible.
Yeah. It is terrible, but they're clones, so whatever. They didn't exist half a minute ago. Yeah, but... They didn't exist half a second ago.
Oh, that's still horrible. Oh my god. I like how much you're considering this too. You're like, yeah, that's a really good idea. I'm like, whoa. I'm the demon here, and you're like, nope.
I don't know, my character's pretty evil too.
That's true, that is true.
I had this image of like being able to clone myself and have my clone immediately go onto like a conveyor belt. So they're like have all of his organs ripped out. And like just have all the organs pushed into like different containers. Like I'd have a whole factory dedicated to it.
I like how much you've just gone into depth about just such a small question. Now you're like, yeah, I do this and this. I wouldn't do this though, but I do this. And oh no, here's a contingency plan. I was like, it's over.
That was supposed to be a yes or no answer.
You know what? You could actually write a story like that now, because that's actually pretty creative.
Ooh. Maybe I'll get someone else to write it. Or maybe who knows? Maybe I'll be a writer someday.
You could, if you had the idea, you could ask, you could commission, what's his name? Detective Rumwell. Or the April Tapes dude.
He takes commissions?
Yep. He writes amazing stories and he takes commissions, so yeah, check him out.
That's awesome. Yeah. There you go. Whenever I need ideas, I'll just come to one of your streams and I'll just have people ask me stuff and I'll be like, oh, and eventually I'll say something. I'll say something horrifying enough to be a story.
Adam, I've got no idea when it will be, but it'll be on sometime. Okay, good night, Kawaii. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Amateur needs to go now too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, now everyone in the chat is now talking about the clones. What have you started?
The clones? Everyone wants a piece of the clones.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't think anyone should be taking any sort of idea I have seriously or too closely.
So Adam asks, why not go to the Dr. Membrane route? Why not go the Dr. Membrane route and make a clone as your successor?
I mean, I could, I guess. That's boring though. I want to live. I want to be the cool one. I don't want my clone to be the cool one. I'd rather find a way to like absorb my clone's youth and make me good again. That's the best sentence I've created in a while. I maybe like go the route where I just take my clone's organs so that I can practically live forever. I don't want to give. I don't want to build up like this huge empire and then give it to my clone. What am my clone do to earn that? Nothing. He just popped into existence. It's my empire. My clones are nothing but meat to me.
Whoa. Okay. This isn't quite what I expected, but okay. Um. So Synergy
Okay,
says you
clones
can
aren't
clone
real.
yourself for infinite food. I mean, you can, but you know what? I'm just gonna accept it. It's
Okay, when this question was originally asked, it made it seem like there was a finite amount of clones that I had to make.
Mhm.
Whereas now people are saying are making it seem like I can just have an unlimited amount of clones. I mean, if I can have an unlimited amount of clones, then yeah, I would basically be the richest person on the planet. Like, yeah, I could sell my organs. I could eat myself. I, I could build a house out of myself.
Oh no, god damn. Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Like, it would just get ridiculous.
I mean, it would. Ah. Hey HD Gravy, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the absolute madness that is this stream. This stream is something else.
Well, I'm glad I can make it unique for you.
uh,
Synergy, I won't lie, it
Synergy.
did cross my mind.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I would, but it definitely occurred to me. I was just like, I could do that, but would I?
Oh. Oh geez.
Probably not.
My
And that's my
goodness.
official stance on that.
My goodness, you guys.
Oh wait, am I supposed to not dignify that with a response? That's inappropriate.
Yeah, I was trying to like politely ignore it, Synergy, but then Silver just dived in. My god.
I'm sorry. I'm not good. I'm not good with the whole not being not. I'm not good with the whole being appropriate thing. I'll
It's
just let
alright.
you ask the question. I'll just stay away.
Oh, alright. Yes. Let me ask the question. No, it's alright. Does anyone have any questions? Because I have a few that I could ask. Alright, you know what? I will ask. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Are there any kinds of stories you refuse to narrate on your channel?
Not yet. I haven't really found a story that I've decided to not read on like a moral principle or anything like that. I mean, I found stories that I didn't think were good, so I didn't read them for that reason, but no, not really.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sure someday I will find stories that I'm sure someday I will have those types.
Yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen. Like I've had one story that I refused to read. Like just point by point, not doing it. So there's a story there, but that's for later.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if the story was like too vulgar, maybe. Like, well, I don't want to go too far into that, but like, it just if it's very obviously vulgar, then maybe not. But but I haven't really encountered anything like that yet.
Yeah. Sorry. What are your favorite parts about being a narrator? Now I'm just going to drop your channel link again.
Cool.
I nearly dropped it in the Discord for some reason.
My favorite part about being a narrator, well, I like that people. Well, I like the fact that people are listening to something that I'm creating. Well, I like the fact that people are like listening to me as I tell stories. Like I've always enjoyed telling stories, and I like that people. My favorite aspect is people, telling me that they like telling me that they like my stuff, and I'm in coming up and me trying to come up with different ways to read and improving my craft. Like I really enjoy trying to make the stories I read as entertaining as possible.
Mm.
Because it's just very fun to me to pretend to be these other characters or try to bring a world to life with, you know, well, with someone else, with a world that someone else has created, but I try to like give it my own flavor
Yeah.
with my own intonations and such.
Yeah.
It is pretty entertaining. I like that aspect of it.
Oh yeah. All right. I think. Yeah, September, never a dull moment.
Do streams often go off the rails? I've seen them
Sometimes.
go off the rails.
Yeah, sometimes.
A little bit.
Rose asks, what would you rather not be able to do for an entire year? Shower, you can still take baths, or stretch?
Um, I would go for shower, just because if you can still bathe, then you're not really losing anything. So, I mean, I guess I guess you won't be standing up while you bathe anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Baths are relaxing.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of swimming in yourself, but you know, that's a whole other thing.
I didn't I didn't expect that question. So, Gathering of Crows asks an interesting one. Did you have any question? Oh, sorry. My God. Did you have any narration slash acting experience prior to creating your channel?
I No. Well, not not in any performative, like, you know, not in any way that, you know, a lot of people would have seen or anything like that. I have read stories to uh, like I would go on sometimes we would go out on camping trips when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed um the scary stories to tell in the dark. I would really there was a couple camping trips where I would read those to other kids kind of around me, and there would be like 7 or 8 people just kind of sitting there listening to me, and I would read the stories, and they actually kind of give you footnotes in the stories to tell you what to do,
Mm.
and I would often try to make those as I basically try to make those as entertaining as possible. So that was kind of like my first taste of reading stories to people, and I really enjoyed it. That in fact that was one of the reasons why I thought it would be good for me to read horror, because or read things online at least, because I know that I I know that I enjoy entertaining people. It's just the whole, you know, getting over the fact that people can hear your voice type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and there have been times in high school where I would write a story that I thought was really funny, but I would and I wrote it with the intention to read it to the class, and then I didn't, because, you know, I was too nervous about it. Whereas, you know, now I'm more willing to read things to people, and people seem to be enjoying it. And I'm sure I will eventually. It is my intention to start writing stories and perhaps reading them if they do end up being good.
Mm.
You know, baby steps. Like I'm very slowly warming myself up to doing real YouTuber things.
Hell yeah. I
Like
think you're doing
when
right.
I oh, thank you. Like when I uploaded my first video, like I was petrified, because like, oh god, like people can actually, someone will watch this and they will have opinions, but now it's nothing.
You get
And it's
used to
just
it.
yeah, exactly.
Most of the time, your first video will get ignored it eventually anyway. Like, it's just, no one's gonna look at it anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's I quickly found out how ironic that fear was. Well, not I don't know about ironic, but like silly how silly that fear was because I was so worried about people watching it, and then after doing it for like a couple months, I was just like, I don't know what I was so worried about. Like it's almost impossible to get anyone to watch anything.
I mean,
That's
true.
not the case anymore, but um, but at the time, back when I didn't have a lot of viewers.
Okay. Can everyone hear us properly? Because Synergy said that is the live stream working sounds off. So just double checking. Can everyone hear us?
Is it both of us? Is it just one of us?
I don't know. Synergy just said sounds off. I don't know what's going on. Sounds fine. I hear you. We can. Okay. Synergy, you might just need to refresh. Because there might be some lag. And see, look at the comments you're getting. Skullface says, "Don't sell yourself short, ST. You're already a real YouTube." And Gathering Crow says, "You do great, SD. You sound like a natural." And then Gamma says,
I
"You do great work,
that.
ST." Yeah.
Yeah. I so casually self-deprecate that sometimes I forget that people are listening, and they're like, "No, that's not good," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
Like,
No,
yeah.
like,
You be nice to yourself. You've been told.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I don't have a low self-esteem. It just seems like that.
Okay.
Sure.
Like, uh-huh. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, you have a pretty high self-esteem, don't you?
Like, got a high self-esteem there, buddy? No, I'm kidding.
Man, I love myself so much. You guys don't even know.
Okay, so Rose asks, superpowered punches or kicks?
Well, You see, the thing is, like, punches and kicks, like, kicks are relatively stronger than your punches. But do you want to have that extra power? Like, it depends what are we fighting?
I don't know. There was nothing else to add, so
I know. Like, I don't know. And it's like, are you only super powered while you're punching or kicking? Or are those limbs just always super powered? Because that changes the answer. That's key. Like, if, if your arms are like always super strength, then you'll start breaking stuff. But like you'll like try to hold a keyboard or like click a mouse and just smash it. That You know what? I'll just simplify this and I'll go with punches because they're cooler.
okay.
Because One Punch Man is cool.
Fism said you're thinking too much into it. Oh, Rose says you're fighting anyone and anything.
Fighting anyone and anything. Oh, I don't know. I still say super powered punches just because I'm not very coordinated. So I would rather be able to stand somewhere and punch something. If I tried to kick a bunch of things, I'd probably just fall over. Super powered or not. Oh, okay. Apparently
Synergy
was having computer issues.
Synergy, please don't ask questions like that. Sorry, dude, but like, come on, man. Come on.
I like oink in their general direction to assert dominance.
Yes, that's a very Adam thing to say.
I do like that. I should probably just start doing that in everyday life.
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
I can't see why it would. Oh no.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so Synergy asks, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I would be more. I would not. I would not be scared to talk to people. That would make my life a lot more convenient.
Oh yeah.
Because, being able to talk to people without having any sort of fear or nervousness,
Yeah.
People like that tend to go far in life.
Yeah.
That's not to say that you can't go far in life if you have that, but it's a lot of doors are opened when you're able to communicate with people seamlessly. And
That
I
is
feel
true.
like, yeah, and I feel like that's just something I don't really. It doesn't come to me naturally. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it
It's something
sounds
I
like
seriously got to work on.
it sounds like a skill. Keep practicing and working on.
Yeah, and I'm getting better at it. Like I purposefully got a job where I talk to people a lot. One of the aspects of it was that I knew it would help me, develop conversational skills. And I don't know about it. I don't know if it's helped me develop conversational skills, but it's definitely helped. It's definitely helped me not be nervous of people as much.
Sorry, I just missed the last. Oh, Rose asked, best condiment for a BLT. You pick something other than cream cheese, but you'd be wrong.
My guess is that cream cheese is the best condiment. Is just my guess. But but if I were to give my actual answer, I'd just be boring and I'd just say ketchup? Question mark?
Yeah. Dark Corner reads asks, what would you be if if the phrase "you are what you eat" is true?
um, I don't know. I don't know. Cheap and fast.
Oh. 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 Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I'd be super sweet.
But Fearsome Hero says nobody messes with me after I hiss at them.
I mean, there's probably multiple reasons for that. I wouldn't mess with you if you hissed at me either.
Gathering of Crows asks, do you think a majority of narrators have similar troubling... Oh, sorry, goodness today. Do you think a majority of narrators have similar trouble with socializing face to face, yet are more comfortable behind the mic?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty... I think that's just a pretty common thing amongst, well, people in general, but definitely, yeah, I would say so. Because it's different behind the mic, because there's no one around. But, like, I know I can't really speak to other people, I guess, but in my experience, speaking into the mic, like, through voice chat,
Yeah.
is still a bit nerve-wracking. But it's not nearly as bad as sitting in the same room as someone.
Yeah.
It's like there's different levels. There's different levels of how intimidating it is. Like, plus you get used to it. So like at first I was just nervous to record a story at all because because my wife was kind of like walking in the background, and I didn't have a private room to read, so she could hear me reading. And at first I was all nervous. It's like, oh, I'm gonna read and she's gonna hear me reading. And then then I got used to that, and then I posted my first video and I was petrified because like, oh no, people are gonna hear me read. And then and then after I got used to that, and then it started becoming live streams. And I'm still getting used to those, but I'm definitely a lot more used to it than I used to be. My after my first live stream, I realized it really wasn't that scary. It's pretty much like it's pretty much just like recording any normal video, except now there's a chat, and I haven't really had an experience with a negative chat experience, so that hasn't really been a problem. So I kind of went off of a tangent there. So I guess the short answer to the question, majority of narrators, I don't know about majority, but I think a large amount of them, yes.
I think so too. HD Gravy says, I'm better behind the mic. I'm also okay with speaking in front of people. Job interviews are my nightmare. Oh, job interviews. They're so rough.
Yeah, like in my... I'm a little weird, I guess, because if there's a clear... I think a lot of my anxiety comes mostly just from the unpredictable nature of conversations. So whenever there's a clear objective in a conversation, I feel really comfortable. Yeah. So things like job interviews, I'm actually really comfortable and confident in, because I know what they want from me. I know why I'm there. I'm there for a reason. Yeah. They ask me these questions, and I'm usually pretty confident in those. It's as soon as the conversation becomes casual that I start getting stressed out. Like I had a job interview where the people who were interviewing me were trying to do this whole relaxed nature type of thing. They were like, and like I had just done in the same day, I'd already done like 2 or 3 interviews, and I was like, I'm nailing this. This is going awesome. And I come over with these guys, and they're all like, so what's your favorite video game? And I was like, what? Like that, just, and not just that, but just in general, they're being very casual, and I came off as very nervous, very stuttery. It was awful. I didn't get the job. I got the other 2 jobs. I mean, I had to pick one, but
at least you got to pick which one you wanted to do more.
That is true. Yeah. Unfortunately, the one that I didn't even get an offer from was the one I wanted the most.
Oh.
And that was the one where they just decided to be casual. I'm like, man, why do you have to be the casual ones? Why couldn't you have just been formal?
Oh my god. Cindy G, are you threatening people with Warhammer again? My goodness.
He really likes Warhammer.
That is the biggest understatement ever. Like,
he really likes Warhammer.
He does. He really does.
I think that, like, the first conversation I had with him was him saying, hey, so do you like Warhammer? And I was like, I never really heard much about it. And then he told me about it.
And then you got, like, perhaps the biggest lesson in it.
Oh yeah. I won't lie. I don't remember it. But
don't say that.
He did make it sound interesting though. I mean, I am a huge Warhammer fan now, and I remember everything that was ever said to me. I know that some of the Warhammer games look pretty interesting. That's about as far as my knowledge goes, is that some of the games look pretty neato.
Rose asks, why can't some people take a hint? Oh my goodness.
Because people are stupid. I am one of them.
Oh. So what are some of what is coming up on your channel next?
Well, the next video, the next video that's coming out is, it's just a story I found on. Well, it is a story about a good person. The story is actually called "I'm a Good Person." It's a pretty short one, but I like it a lot. And then after that, I have another true stories video coming out. If everything goes correctly, then it'll come out on Wednesday. According to schedule, which we've already discussed that I'm very bad at. And I do have a collab that I did with 42 PA and Miss Creepy Tales that will be coming out. That will be coming out within the next 2 weeks, as well as an origin story for my character, which PA wrote. That's what he was talking about earlier. He wrote an origin story for my character.
Oh, that's really cool.
So in theory, I'll get like another 3 creepypasta videos out before the end of the month, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, sounds like you're gonna be quite busy.
Yeah, but you know, it depends. It depends how much I'm actually able to do. That's my plan, though.
So Dark Corner Reads asks, "What is the grossest fact you know?"
I don't know.
If it's true, you know what? We may just need to be like, you know what? We're good with it. We'll just say, leave it to your imagination. How about that? Hello, are you afraid of the art? Yeah. Welcome to the chat. And
hello.
It's good to see your lovely face again. So
hello.
We are currently bombarding dear SilverThreads with as many questions as possible.
Yeah, and not all of them have to make sense, as we've already gone over.
That is true. That is very true. I am good. How are you doing, SilverThreads?
I am freaking fantastic.
How are you? How is everyone doing? Because I'm proud to announce that we have been going on for nearly 2 hours. Are you still good to continue, Silver?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay, I just want to be a nice host. And do not in my DMs going, please, I'm tired. Let me go.
Please, for the love of God. No, I'm pretty good. So far. Yeah, I have been keeping an eye on the time, and I'm just like, wow, time's going by pretty quickly. Time does always seem to go by a lot faster when you're actually the one in the stream.
How do you mean? Really? Like, I found that, like, it depends on if I'm modding for someone else's chat. Things go really, really slow because when that happens for me, I'm making sure all, people aren't saying anything weird, so I'm like going through the questions and things. But if I'm a guest on someone's live stream or anything else, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. I don't really notice as much. Unless I'm tired or hungry or something.
Yeah, well, like, I find that when I'm watching a stream, or even if I'm a mod, it tends to go by a little bit slower for me. But when I'm actually in the stream, it flies right by.
Oh yeah.
Like the first time I looked at the clock, like in this stream, like 40 minutes had passed, and it felt like maybe 10. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, is that how it is? I see. No, it's all good.
I meant as a good thing. It's a good thing.
I know. I'm just being cheap. I'm just messing with you.
Synergy asks, why does Bird suddenly appear? And
what?
I don't know. We'll have to discuss. We'll have to figure that out with the with the bird conspiracy, with the "Are Birds Real" conspiracy people.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, you really got in deep with that one. I think that question was perhaps the one that you spent the most time on.
Are birds real? I
Yep.
don't think I spent that much time on it. Maybe or then again, my memory's 4 seconds long. I don't know. I just looked up "Are birds real?" and, and there's so many links here. Like there's one like, "Are birds actually government issued drones?" Oh, I don't know. And there's actual articles talking about how birds are real.
So Rose asks, "Oh yeah, the cloning one was pretty long as well." That's
The
true.
cloning one, I think that was the one I spent the most time on.
You
And I could
had a
keep talking about it. Like I still have ideas.
I know. I can feel them just brewing inside you right now.
It's because I've already thought about this stuff. As someone just tapped into that. They were just like, "Hey, that thing that you spent hours thinking about, why don't you give us a taste of that?" And I was like, "What? Why? I absolutely will."
Rose asks, "Would you rather get a hug from someone who hasn't showered in a month, or have a really close-up conversation with someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in that long?"
Um,
I could say, Jesus. Oh, that sounds rough.
um, thinking about, here I am thinking about pros and cons.
You're writing up the list. It's like, okay, pro for this one. This actually
Okay,
no. I think it's just the most cons. Like,
which one has the least amount of cons? Um, well, I think the hug, at least in that scenario, there's a potential for you to not really notice, maybe. And even
just
if
don't
you
breathe.
do, then again, you're
Yeah,
actually touching them though.
yeah.
So whereas with the breath, it's bad, but you're not actually touching them. In fact, yeah, I'd go with the breath. It'd be awful, but
Yeah.
they're not actually touching me, so
Yeah, but how
so
long does
I
the conversation last for?
that is true. That is true. I did see Fearsome say hugs are fast. That does only last for a second.
Mm,
But if they haven't showered for a month, that stuff sticks.
mm,
It'll like
mm.
stick to you, and you'll walk away, and you'll just have month-old sweat on you. Like
Yeah.
whereas with a breath conversation, a breath, one of those conversations where you breathe, those rare ones.
Mm.
Um, I mean, yeah, it would last longer, but it doesn't touch me, so I don't know. I would be pretty traumatized after it though.
Thanks, Art. I'm happy you found the stream and you're enjoying yourself. I like how deep these questions go.
Grace was really getting into it. She's just like, you can control a hug. Like I
I mean,
suppose that is true.
make it a slight hug. I mean, I suppose you could make
That's
it
cheating.
just, yeah. You could do like one of those like polite like air hugs or something.
I mean, yeah. I suppose you could,
Mm-hmm. See?
but that's real. That's lame though. If you're gonna hug someone, you gotta go all the way, man.
You have to go
No,
get intense.
never mind it. This hug was so intense. Uh, I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't hug a random person who hasn't showered anyway.
Yeah. Adam says, you take a 1d4 poison damage per hour until you shower. Yeah, I don't know. Both those options just sound absolutely terrible. Like, oh, no thank you. No thank you.
I think in a sensory way, the bad breath would be the worst in terms of your senses because it would basically take up your entire mind because that's all you could smell. But
Yep.
I just feel like it would be the most hygienic.
I mean,
Un- un- unless they're like all up in your business. Like, are they like getting like spit flakes in your mouth, like or whatever?
Oh,
like,
no.
are they like?
Oh, jeez.
Are they like 6 inches away from you? Like,
Oh no. Ugh. Now I'm thinking about this way too much. It's like, what if this actually happened? Gross. Gross.
Well, but the thing is, it's like with this question, it's chances are this person has done neither. In what scenario has a person not showered for a month but has been brushing their teeth religiously? Like, no matter what, you're getting both.
I mean, this is just both of these options. Just and I'm gonna be thinking about this all day. Like when the stream ends, I'll be like washing dishes, going, "Oh, ooh, Hank."
Do I want to inhale poison gas, or do I want to touch it for a second? Like,
all right.
I don't know. Like, I just don't. I don't like having things on me.
Yeah. Okay, Gathering of Crows. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you have a good sleep and a good day at work tomorrow.
Have a great day / night.
It's like whatever it is there right now. But
I assume it's night because you're going to bed.
But I also don't know where Gathering is, but I'm assuming it's in the US or somewhere there-ish.
In one of them places.
Yeah, somewhere over there. Ow, I just hit my microphone. God damn.
In one of those big areas.
Yes, one of those big places over there. Can't you
I do want to go to
show
Australia.
dominance? You should. It's a very lovely place. So most people think it's just desert, and it kind of is most of it. But there are also rainforests. There's beaches.
I mean, it also seems like one of the most terrifying places to be ever, because when you turn on channel like Animal Planet shows, there's just like, oh, every square foot of Australia has a poisonous spider in it.
It's not that bad. I swear, it is really not as bad as what you think.
I mean, but that's also coming from your perspective. Like, you grew up with it.
Yeah, but
like,
it's
you might
seriously
come over
not that
here,
bad.
You might come over here and be like, wow, usually I'm seeing a poisonous spider by now.
Well, like, over there, you've got, like, bears and things. Like, that's just scary.
Bears? Yeah, but bears aren't, like, lurking in our closets.
I mean, have you checked?
I have not. So,
See?
you got me
Got
there.
you right there. Boom.
You got me.
Yep.
There could be a bear in my closet right now. I see. That would be a good place for a bear to hide, because I wouldn't even think of looking for a bear in there.
Mm-hmm. See? Told ya. Hey, Maskino. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Maskino.
I mean,
plus you guys you have snakes, and you have alligators, like you have all sorts of stuff, and it seems like they're all just like in your backyard. Like you walk by all the poisonous stuff while you're going to the grocery store.
Fine. Don't worry about it. You just don't think about these sorts of things.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, you're used to all the monsters that you walk by. You don't even see them anymore.
It's not
you
that
probably
bad.
wrestle snakes in your sleep.
But that's intense. No, snakes scare me more than spiders do.
Well, yeah, me too.
Yeah, see?
But they're also adorable. See, in terms of threat level, I think snakes are worse. But in terms of cuteness level, snakes are a lot higher.
Yeah, that's true. They're very cute. Yes, Maskino, I've met plenty of bears in the closet too.
Hmm.
It's like,
that's not the direction I meant to take this in.
I know. Like, wait.
Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't think of that sooner.
And now you're
But-
gonna be overthinking everything you say now.
I've already been overthinking everything. Like, what now? How could it get even worse?
Welcome back, Domino. And yes, humans are worse than monsters.
Vegemite is the true monster.
Yeah, and I don't eat Vegemite. Don't eat it. Nope. It's really nice.
It looks.
If you use it right, it is nice, but it's not a food I'll go, you know what, I need Vegemite. It's like, no. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay.
I've never sat down and been like, you know, I just need a whole mouthful of Vegemite right now.
Oh, no. Oh, nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, I've never, like, I don't even really know what it is. I just, like, I've seen pictures of it, and it looks kind of gross. But that's about as far as my opinion goes.
Okay. Well, you should try some.
I mean, it has the word veggie in it, and I don't care much for vegetables, so I don't know. It already has a negative point there.
Like vegetables. Ugh.
Vegetables and might? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't care for you, good sir, Mr. Vegemite.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be giggling.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. That's all. I'm just.
Humans are worse than monsters?
So, is there anything you would like to say to the chat? Well, I shamelessly plug your links again.
The chat, you guys are awesome, chat. You know, keep chatting, keep doing your thing. You're all cool. Thanks everyone for showing up and listening to my nonsense rambling about stuff. You could ask more questions,
Yep.
Synergy. In fact, anyone could ask more questions. You know, you're allowed.
Yeah. Strict authorization. Okay.
You all have, you know, class 1 entrance. That's my channel right there.
I'm just plug in your links.
no.
So if you haven't subscribed to Dear SilverThreads, I recommend you do so. You will also find wait.
You got this.
Thank you. Thank you. There's also the interview I had with SilverThreads, which was quite a good one, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Had a lot of fun on that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no.
I mean, yes.
It's like, just do what you.
Oh, wait, I'm just answering it. I should probably read it. When you said you were a Warhammer fan, is that true? Sus stare. And I say, absolutely, it's true. I like, my favorite one is the hammer that is in a war. That's my favorite character.
Hell yeah.
I'm interested in playing the games, like some of the real-time strategy games. They look neato, like, but I haven't, but I don't know much about it. So, I'm sure you could change that, Synergy.
What strategy games do you like playing?
I haven't played a lot, but I like playing Civilization. That was fun for me. Like I've only played one game of it, but that game lasted friggin' forever, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't play more. Probably because I have a short attention span.
Mm.
I forget about games really fast. And I also played a bit of StarCraft.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that one. I didn't play it too long though. See that?
Yeah.
Like I'll just start playing games, and then I'll move on way too quickly because I'll just get distracted by a new one. Like my backlog is so large.
Yeah, same.
Like just trying to stick to a game. although you see, although you said strategy, I was thinking real time strategy.
Yeah.
Just strategy in general. Any strategy. In that case, I would say Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem.
I've not played Fire Emblem.
Oh, it's kind of like a grid-based game where you move characters. Where you have like knights and archers and horseback riders, and it's kind of like a chess. It's sort of like a chess match. Like you kind of move your characters around and put them in places that you think will progress the battle, and then you move you have a turn, you move your places, and then the enemy has their turn and they move their pieces, and it's a lot of fun. Plus there's anime characters, and I'm a weeb, so that's automatically good.
Miss Creepy Tails is back with us. Welcome back, Miss Creepy Tails. Jadon.
Hello.
I don't know yet. We're seeing how things go because Silver seems to be full of beans still. I'm still good to go. I mean, we may as well continue. Why not? We're running wild, it would seem.
I'm still full of beans, I don't know.
Why not? I mean, we're all hanging out. We're having a good time.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
So,
does Mortal Kombat chess count as strategy? Is that a real thing, or is that something you just made up? Oh, it was a minigame.
Yeah.
Well, I've never played it, so I mean, it sounds like strategy. Chess is strategy. I do really like chess. Like I did spend a lot of time trying to get good at chess when I was younger. I don't know how successful I was, but I beat my dad once. That was pretty cool.
And then you're just like, nope, I'm good. I can quit now. I'm good.
I can quit. I beat him. Like he was the one that taught me how to play chess, and he always beat me. And then I beat him once, and I was like, "There we go." I'm just never played again. Die a champion.
I mean, oh, okay. So Maskino asks, so you are a man of culture?
No. I am not very cultured.
Well, there you go.
I beat my dad one.
Yeah, that sounds bad. My God.
It does sound bad. Yeah, Domino, that's actually how I beat my dad. The 4-move checkmate. He didn't see it coming.
Oh God.
The second game didn't go as smoothly.
Oh, your ex is still here. Very nice.
X is everywhere.
I know.
How is X everywhere? You know what?
I know.
I want to know the secret.
Yeah, same, your ex. What is your secret? How are you everywhere at once?
Because like they're at every premiere, and like I even I found like a random, I was kind of like going through those Reddits where new YouTubers put up stuff, and they're trying to get noticed, and they don't, some of them don't even have subs yet, and I went into those videos and your ex was still there. I'm like, how? You are simultaneously everywhere all at once. I mean, it's awesome. Good on you. Just how?
Oh, Maskino clarified. He said, nah, I meant the anime culture.
Well, in that case, then yes. I'd like to think I am. I'm not one of those people that remembers everything, but I have watched a lot of anime and I have enjoyed a lot of anime. Probably a bit too much. So, yeah. So I think that class of I am a weeaboo with a bad memory. That's how that works for me.
No. Oh no.
Am I the only anime watcher?
I know Maskino
watch it?
also watches anime, and so does Miss Creepy Tales. I'm pretty sure Adam does too. I'm not too sure about everyone else.
Everyone, do you watch anime? And whoever doesn't, leave.
Then I'd have to leave.
I'll take over. It's fine.
You just be like, it's like I'm just running the stream.
But yeah, yes, I do watch quite a bit of anime. What is my favorite anime, and why is it Boku no Pico? Now, do you know why that question is gross, Spookaria?
I don't know what. Sorry, the house phone's ringing, and I'm about to go out there and rip it out of the wall.
I hear it.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute, guys. Talk for a sec, Silver.
Yes, ma'am. So, favorite anime? I have, honestly, like,
Okay,
this
I'm
is
back.
another one of the situations where it's one of the situations where I forget most of the things that I've watched, so my favorite anime changes depending on what I remember. So, as of right now, my favorite anime is Madoka Magica, because I've seen that several times and I enjoy it quite a bit. And I never forget about that one, so that must be a sign. That must be a good sign.
I'm pretty sure it's a scam caller calling. So I hope you guys are all pleased that I chose to continue the stream rather than trolling a scam caller.
Trolling scam callers is always fun.
It is. It really is.
I managed to have a scammer on the, like, because I watch those scam bait videos on YouTube.
Me too.
And I have a lot of fun with those. And one time I managed to keep a scammer on the line for 40 minutes, and I was pretty pleased with myself.
Nice.
And the only reason why it stopped was because they were doing this thing where they were trying to pretend that the police officers needed to call me, so they had to hang up and then call me back, swap the number on their phones and call me back. But for whatever reason, whenever I picked up that call, it kept hanging up automatically. I don't know why. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I could have had that going longer, but I know. Like, and I was on my way to the grocery store when they called, and I was just like, how long could I get this going? I was literally just wandering around the grocery, like in the parking lot, talking to a scammer.
It's like I pretend to be like an old granny, and they're like, you have to turn the computer on. I'm like, which computer? We have several here. And they're like, just anyone. And I was like, okay, but they're my grandson's computer. And they said, just do it anyway. I'm like, rude, but anyway. And like, I was like, how do I turn it on? And then I'm like, oh, what's the password? Let me text him. How do I send a text?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
and they sat with me through it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And then I got bored and like hung up. After a while, I'm like, oh, I'm bored. I think so.
I was so disappointed that they couldn't get through to me. I was like, oh man, I could have had them going for at least an hour. I bet, at least. Like, and the thing is, like, it was so obvious that I was just making stuff up, because they asked me for my social insurance number, and I literally just gave them random numbers. Like, I didn't even think about it. And they even said, that's not a real social insurance number. And I was like, yes, it is. And then they were just like, no, it's not. And I was like, yes, it is. And then they just kind of moved on. I was like, oh, okay, that's...
They're like, look, I need to meet my quota, man. Like,
yeah, they just kind of returned to the script after that. They're just like, well, it's not real, but we still need this guy's money.
So Maskino says, I kept a scam call on the line for 2 days under the name Harry Hentai. That is a very Maskino thing to do. Oh.
2 days. How does that work?
I don't know.
Phone on?
I don't know. Like, maybe just... I don't know. Maskino, you need to clarify, please.
Like, you just... like, he's like, hold on, I gotta go to sleep. I'll talk to you in the morning. Just leave it on his table.
It's like everyone just wants to know. It's like, Maskino, please tell us.
Yes. I mean, 2 days is way longer than my 45 minutes. Like, I could learn from you. Did you learn to talk while you were sleeping?
Like, type faster, Maskino. He was a very persistent salesman. Maybe he heard the name and just thought, ooh, hentai, that's popular.
That's cool. Fearsome's record is about 30 minutes. Oh, yeah, see, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
Like,
you watch people like Kit Boga, and they have them going for days and days and days. And like, I have to respect that, like, because we only see the highlights. We just see like the more funny parts because they cut everything else out. But like, he had to sit there that whole time in character.
I think he enjoys it though. Like he enjoys the process. Plus, he gets paid for it now on Twitch and YouTube and everything.
That is true. That is true. He gets paid to troll scammers in another country. That's not bad.
My name is very popular on Google videos, and you'll find me. Oh, god damn it!
Really? Oh no. Yeah, like, I'm sure you could watch the whole... I might watch Kit Boga live, but to be fair, honestly, I think that would get kind of boring kind of fast. Just because the majority of it isn't really the guy yelling. It's mostly just kind of boring, mundane stuff.
It's the...
But you could see things to Kit Boga.
That's true. He said hello to me once. Oh, goddamn. It's like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah, like, I remember, before I was a YouTuber, like, whenever I went into a live stream, if the streamer ever acknowledged what I said, I basically felt like I basically turned into a fangirl, like, oh my god, he noticed me, Senpai noticed me.
I remember when I followed them or followed them, and like it came up on the screen like, yay, thanks for finding me, and I was like, oh my god, this is way too much.
Yeah. Whereas now that I've done my own set of streams, it's just like, anybody can stream. I mean, not everyone gets watched, obviously. But...
The lore has been eliminated now.
Yeah, it's like you peek behind the curtain and you're just like, oh, well, it's not actually like super famous people always doing this. It's just kind of,
Oh, so you're saying
anyone could just go live.
So you're saying that I'm not super famous?
You're so famous.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the most famous person that I've ever spoken to. That might actually be true. Hold on. I have to categorize I have to like scroll through my brains. Like, who's the most famous person I've spoken to?
Did you just say scroll through your brains? Like plural? Are you getting tired,
That was
Silver?
I have multiple. I have multiple. Okay.
I miss your
flip between
streams
them.
too, Maskino. Sometime you need to come on mine again. You don't need to bring the body pillow this time. That was a joke with that when.
That was like that was the stream
Oh, really?
that I saw ages ago.
Oh my god! What an introduction.
Yeah, like there, like Mosquito was in the chat, and you know, me, I'm not even really a part of the horror community. I'm just kind of floating around, and then, you know, Mosquito was like saying stuff, and then you're just like, "Come on here, come on up here, Mosquito," and then everyone's talking about like body pillows and stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, these seem like interesting people."
Oh, Domino, that's sweet. I mean, maybe you should buy a lottery ticket. And you can watch my live streams from, I don't know, from wherever you would like to live instead. I don't know where I'm going with this, I'm sorry.
Do that.
Yeah.
You got this. Well, you just made Domino smile. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. I love making people smile, and I hope people enjoy my live stream, as wacky and crazy as.
I know I tend to enjoy them. I don't like. I already did the sin of admitting that I didn't watch them all the way through to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I do tend to enjoy them while I am on, because I'll just kind of pop in, and you guys will be saying silly stuff, and you'll be giggling about stuff. And I'll be like, oh, this is good. This is good vibes. And then I'll get distracted by like a butterfly or something and run off.
Yeah. Well, Maskino, you can't come on next week, but wait. Maybe not the week after, because I think Lucid might be coming on. But maybe the week after that. I don't know what's going on. But I will invite you on sometime. How about that?
What's the etiquette when it comes to getting on people's streams? Is it considered rude to ask? I don't know. I've never asked someone before.
I think. I don't know.
Like if someone asked me, I wouldn't mind. But I don't know how other streamers usually feel about that.
Usually I'll put up a thing where I'll like say, hey, who would you like to see on my channel, or like a loose invite. Generally, like it's people who I've either spoken to before already, or I kind of know. That way I got some idea of how the stream is actually going to go, you know?
Okay, so like if just anybody, like just some random person you never heard of, just like, hey, can I go on your stream? You'd have to take a second.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd want to know what they're like as a person, and sort of where I don't have to be like. I don't know. I prefer to get to know them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It just takes a little bit.
Takes a second or two.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, I'll make sure that I can, you know, talk to the other person. You know, they're not just going to like anything too weird. It's like,
I start sweating over here. Oh god.
That is true, Fearsome. I did invite you on at the last minute. I put Fearsome on the spot. Like, come on. Are you serious? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. Yep. But I used to have a lot of guests on at once, and it was a bit too much for me to for me to deal with. It was a lot of fun though, but just, yeah, it was hard for me to concentrate.
Too much chaos.
Yeah, there's good chaos, and then there's overwhelming chaos.
Trying to keep everything going in one direction. It's like, nah, no. Now we're talking about potty pillows again.
Yep, the infamous body pillow.
Infamous body pillow.
So yeah,
I have a body pillow, but it's not one of the fun ones. It's just fluffy, and it's soft. doesn't have any pictures on it though.
Okay. I didn't expect this. It's like, oh.
It's just fluffy. It's nice to have. Not all body pillows are the same. You know, body pillows have a bad name. Everyone just assumes body pillows are for perverts. Body pillows are cozy. I'm actually not that passionate about this. I'm sorry. I have a fuzzy body pillow. That's all I wanted to get out of this.
Well, Eden has a weighted blanket, but no body pillows, and Maskino's going what's an RPK body pillow next. He's the gun of my dreams lately. Hey Felia, welcome to the stream.
Hey Felia. I know that person. I tried sleeping under a weighted blanket, but it was super weird. I felt like I was gonna be suffocated. The blanket's gonna come to life and strangle me in the night.
Nah, it's so good.
Are you sure? I mean, I haven't yet been strangled by any of my blankets yet, but you know, I did punch my table a few times because I'm one of those people that gets violent when they sleep. Apparently.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm dangerous to sleep with.
Oh my.
Now.
Sorry.
I used to be the one that had issues here.
Welcome back, Jackson. Well, that would be SilverThreads' lovely avatar. So, why not explain for the people who are gathered here today? Tell us again about your avatar. Like, what is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
It is a dude with a hoodie and wearing a mask. Do you mean like the origin?
Yeah, like the character.
God,
your character.
Okay.
My goodness.
Who's my character? Who's the dude? What's he doing? I don't know.
Hey, Chatter. Okay, welcome.
Well, basically, I had the character created because I wanted to have a character who was kind of mysterious. So I asked somebody on Fiverr to commission someone with a hood who made so that they could have had a hard time seeing their face. I like either make it all blank or make it so that they're wearing a mask. And they came up to me and they drew they initially drew an anime-looking guy with a mask with teeth on it, and I've had the design. I liked it, and I've had the design redone by Matt Chatter once, who's in the chat. It was pretty good. And now this one by Man. And I do actually have an origin story that's coming out about the character himself that was written by PA.
Who is also back now too.
PA's back now.
They're all coming back.
Hey, PA. But yeah, that I don't want to give away too much about the origin, because the story has yet to come out. But your questions will be answered.
Ooh, all the questions, every single one.
The reason why there's blood underneath the mask, like, how does that get there? Who knows? We'll find out.
I like Chatter was trying to help me with words. He said, "What inspired your character avatar?" And then Maskino goes, "Tell us about your face."
Why is your face like that?
Oh.
Well, my face doesn't look anything like my avatar, so even if that was said, it's okay. But I mean, I could say why. We did actually write in a reason or why there's blood under the mask. But there's I can't say that yet. Watch it.
It's a mystery.
Just keep an eye on Twitter. You'll see that video, the one that's my origin story. That'll explain what's going on behind the mask.
Hey Jose, welcome, welcome. I'm good. Hey, how you are too, Silver.
I am good.
Like,
how are you, man?
It's like I'm trapped. Save me.
I'm trapped. It's like, oh yeah, we're supposed to talk to the chat too.
Yeah, I forget sometimes too. I'm like, oh, hello, hey guys.
EA's asking me if I work tomorrow.
So I do this to everyone.
The answer to that is no.
I bully everyone who comes on my stream to be on the Harper Codex project, but you've already agreed, so this is really awkward. I can't bully you to be on it, and I'm really upset about that. But
no, that's okay. I'll just pretend that you didn't already invite me.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
What's the Harper Codex?
I'm just like loading a shotgun, going, I don't know how a shotgun like sounds in person, so I'm just going off what I heard on TV. Yeah, that's it.
Close enough. I know what you meant. So what is this Harper Codex thing that you're talking about? I don't know what you're saying. What is this?
So basically, my character.
Am I invited?
Hey Mia. So basically, my character Jacqueline, she will go and interview supernatural beings, paranormal beings, or humans that have had dealings with the supernatural, whether good or bad.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Hey,
you
Madam
wanna
Raven,
invite me onto this?
Yes, you've been invited in. A lot of people have been invited in, actually.
Oh, okay. Just trying to dilute it, just so I don't feel as special. Is that what you're trying to do?
Wow, my goodness. Yes, everyone who is involved in it is special. Damn you. So the most recent episode had Mad Chatter in it, who played 2 different characters technically. So it's in the link in the description, unless one of the mods wants to like find it and post it in. I'm just like plugging myself, but this is what you'll be a part of.
I mean, I have like I mean, you already know that I've seen most of the episodes, and I'm looking forward to being involved on that little project there.
Little project, little. I see. No,
I'm sorry. That big project.
It's really, really big.
It's the biggest project I've ever seen.
It's so. It's so big. Thanks, Chatter. Thanks, Eden. Oh my goodness.
I am looking forward to it though.
Me
so
too.
Whenever that happens, that'll be cool.
Hell yeah. And no telling people what your character's gonna be yet, because it's meant to be a surprise. I found out you've been telling everyone. It's like, oh no, I will not tell anyone. And yes, yes, Madam Raven, I think you were the first Raven. You're the mother of all ravens. Sorry.
The madam of all ravens.
No, the mother. She is. Oh no, Synergy. It's so big.
I don't know what he's talking about. I never heard you say that.
Okay, so Jackson asks, why does your character have cobwebs? Also, if you're going to ask a question, please tag me, because sometimes I'll miss them when it's going up. I'm sorry. I don't want to miss anyone.
My character has cobwebs because, well, I could basically describe what my character is. My character is actually a spider, who basically controls a human host, and as a spider, I guess I have lots of little spider minions, and I guess I'm kind of I guess in this picture, I'm allowing. I'm allowing. I guess you can't really see it because because of my name there. But you do see. But there are spiders like on my hand, and they're kind of like crawling over my hands and making webs. I must be standing very, very still in order for them to be able to make those webs, or maybe they're just really fast. I don't know. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
like Mia says, those are silver threads. See, yeah.
I'm just explaining. I was trying to do it discreetly, then you start talking like,
Yeah, so, sort of synergy. Yeah, like well, yeah, it's like the human host isn't alive, and the spider is basically it's made it so that the spider is the person, but the spider is controlling the human. So you're basically my character is a spider that you're talking to, basically.
what kind of spider?
That's why. That's a good question. I've been asked that question once before, and I have yet to come up with an answer to that. I could go with Black Widow because that's the one that I know.
But like male Black Widows aren't exactly threatening.
That is fair.
I'm
But
sorry. Maybe you're a male funnel web spider. There we go.
Yeah, that could work.
Just
I got the idea to make the spider the actual character because at the end of all my videos, there's a GIF of a spider that's just kind of pressing a button on a laptop and watch it and looking at the laptop. And I was like, that spider's a cool guy. I want him to be me.
yeah, that me.
That me. I like.
All right.
And the thing is, I don't know what type of spider that is.
All the spider. What?
Spider-Man.
Tarwick? Oh no, Chad is scared of spiders. Oh, Miss Creepy Tails loves spiders. I love little jumping spiders. They're really cute. They're cute.
So, I think it was on my very first stream. Someone asked me my actual opinion of spiders, and my answer has not changed. I don't particularly like spiders, but I don't particularly dislike them either. However, as soon as they touch me, I will be very upset. Like, so long as they're not touching me, I don't really care. Like, but as soon as they're on me, then you kill it with fire.
I had a male mouse spider walk up my leg once, and that was just, yeah, that was not fun. I squealed so loudly.
Yeah. I think that's one of the main reasons I want to stay away from Australia, because
it's fun.
Just because there's so many friggin' spiders. They're big spiders.
They're not that big.
Like, not that big. They're only the size of your fist. Last week I saw one the size of my head.
It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Oh, Miss Creepy Tails has one in her bathroom, and she's called it Stevie.
Oh yeah. See that would be cool. So long as the spider stays in the bathroom and does not touch me, I am cool. I'm cool with that spider. As soon as the spider starts, getting up all in my business, then I do not enjoy it anymore.
Domino says, I saw a male Black Widow surrounded by 3 females. I didn't know if I should envy him or feel very sorry for him. Well, I imagine one of those female spiders is going to have a nice lunch after the mating.
How do they decide who eats it?
I don't know. Like maybe they draw straws.
Or do they split it?
Like imagine they can all see what's happening in the other one's web too. Like oh yeah, he's with Doris right now.
Doris, stop hogging him. I saw him first.
And then
these little... he's in my web.
these little with their little legs like smacking each other, going you. What is this stream turned into?
turn to something good.
Yeah, huntsman spiders are scary, Chatter. Really scary. Oh, you're going. Thank you for dropping by, Chatter. It's appreciated.
I still think the spider is always it's like the Jerry Springer show. He's my children's daddy.
Oh.
Have spiders like throwing chairs at each other.
Yes, I just named the spider Doris. Oh. Have a good one, Chatter. Be good.
See you later, Chatter. Thanks for coming.
Okay, so Jackson says, okay, I got it. So it's not that creepy at all. You're just a giant spider controlling a human body, unless it is a cute jumping spider. Well, cute jumping spider. Are you a cute jumping spider?
Ooh, but I mean,
Yes.
yes. I don't know. You see, I don't really jump around. I don't jump all that much. Usually, I just get my human to do it. So,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, in theory, I guess I could jump, but why do that when I can make my human dance? Like, I don't know. The winter spider does a backflip.
What? Oh, about with Doris and the other two.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Yep.
But who knows? Maybe it's not a competition. Maybe they all just, you know,